March Madness, the most exciting time of the year in college basketball, when the headlining acts take on the overlooked underdogs under the umbrella of competition. This is what sports are all about, and now that the seconds are ticking down until tip-off in the 2024 tournament, everybody is asking who is going to be the next program to etch their name into the history books. Will there be another Cinderella team to defy the odds and go on a magical run? And conversely, can one of the top dogs withstand the burden of expectations and live up to the hype and deliver a national championship? What's up, everybody? My name is Grant, and if you haven't guessed by now, the theme of this video is March Madness, baby. The format we're gonna run through in this video is 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start with 3 upsets you should be looking at in the first round. Then we are gonna talk about 2 underdogs that have a real chance to make a deep run in this tournament. And we're gonna finish it off with 1 bold prediction. Before I jump into the video, guys, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I'm coming out with sports and sports betting content all the time, and you don't wanna miss it, especially during a time like March Madness. Now, as promised, let's start with 3 upsets that you should watch out for in the first round. The first one is number 11 New Mexico against number 6 Clemson. Vegas does not like losing money. They have named New Mexico the favorite for a reason, and you should get wise to it. KenPom, which is essentially the Bible or whatever religious text you want to reference for college basketball, ranks New Mexico 11 spots higher than Clemson. New Mexico also has a very good defense. They hold opponents to just 30% from three-point land, and they're in the top 30 in turnovers forced. They will apply a lot of pressure on defense, and they can easily make their way into the round of 32. A second upset, and this one probably gonna bust some brackets if it happens. Number 12 McNeese State against number 5 Gonzaga. McNeese has not played anyone good, okay? I don't want to try to paint that picture. Heck, the McDonald's All-Americans probably play tougher schedules at their high schools than this team has this season. With that being said, though, they have an elite offense, okay? They shoot better than 39% from 3. They score more than 80 points per game. They should, in theory, be able to keep up with the offense that Gonzaga rolls out onto the court. The Zags are still a good team, but not nearly as dominant as in years past. They played 3 really good teams this year: Purdue, UConn, Kentucky. They lost 2 of those by double digits, and they lost the season series to St. Mary's, who is their only competition in the conference. McNeese also went 30-3 this season, okay? Yes, it was against inferior competition, but there is something to be said for establishing the winning habits and momentum with a strong regular season. We saw this with the Florida Atlantic team last year. They go on a deep run all the way until the Final Four against all odds, but after posting the best regular season record in the nation. And another big upset to watch out for, number 13 Samford against number 4 Kansas. Just about 5 minutes before I started recording, Kevin McCullough Jr. was ruled out for the entire tournament. That is the leading scorer of the Jayhawks gone. Hunter Dickinson, probably their best player, also injured. Not a guarantee to play at the start of the tournament, if at all. And if he and McCullough are both out in round 1, that is a huge opportunity for Samford to take advantage of. Samford went 29-5. They won 12 of the last 14 games. They shoot better than 39% from 3. They could inflict real damage on Kansas here, and the defending champions of a couple of years ago need to watch their backs. This isn't a first round pick, but it's a little bonus. The Arizona Wildcats, they are on thin ice. I think the Wildcats, who maybe could have been a 1 seed in this tournament, could be upset in the second round against either one of Dayton or Nevada. Look, Arizona's a very good, very balanced team. I don't want to diminish that, but I just have some trepidation about Caleb Love. He has improved his efficiency this season, still only 35% from beyond the arc, but I tell you what, Caleb Love never met a shot that he did not love, just like his name. It's not unrealistic to see a 2 for 13 3-point game from him in this tournament, and if that happens, I don't know if Arizona can overcome that. I don't think he'll be able to get out of his own way, and he could cause trouble for the rest of his team. Moving on to 2 dark horse teams that could make a run here. The first one, Utah State. Now look, this might sound funny, but I think they could have a tougher test in the first round against TCU than they could in the second round against Purdue. The reason I say that is that the Aggies are built to stop Purdue, okay? Nobody is going to slow down Zach Edey. That much goes without saying, and I don't think Utah State will really try to. But what they are excellent at is three-point defense. They hold opponents to 28.5% from beyond the arc. That was the third best in college basketball. Purdue isn't just great because of Edey, they're great because they shoot better than 40% from three-point land. In their losses this season though, they shot just a combined 32%, and they also really struggled against Fairleigh Dickinson last year when they were upset in the round of 64. So Utah State has to play airtight defense on the perimeter, and they have to continue to get to the free throw line. This is a strength of theirs, and if they can get Zach Edey into foul trouble, boy, that is going to open up a huge window of opportunity for this team. We saw a team from this conference make the national championship a year ago. I have real faith in Utah State going on a run here. Another team that I really believe could go on a run here, BYU. I think they have a relatively easy path because I have Iowa State getting upset early in this tournament. Now the Cyclones are a very good team and credit to them for it, but while they have the #1 defense in adjusted efficiency, they're only 55th in offense. If there's a game where for whatever reason their defense isn't excellent and it's just good, this team could be in a world of trouble. And you know what? If Iowa State does win, well, BYU already beat them by 15 this season. Granted, they did lose to them by 5 as well, but they won't be going in with any sort of fear. They will know that they have beaten them and they can beat them again. BYU is 7th in assist to turnover ratio. They consistently create good looks. They're also 24th in rebound margin, which is crucial in the tournament. I think they are definitely a team you should have your eye on. And now, here is the bold prediction. Drum roll, please. Brrr. I think the winner of the Sweet 16 matchup between UConn and Auburn wins the whole thing. Now look, I understand that it's not extremely bold to say that UConn, the favorites to win the tournament, could win the tournament, but I am standing by this. If Auburn wins this game, I think they will win the whole thing. And just to let you guys in on a little bit of inside information on how much I believe in this team, I've already put a decent sized futures bet down on Auburn to win this entire tournament. For plus 2,200 odds, I think there is significant value to betting on the Tigers here. First of all, they fit the Ken Pom criteria. If you guys don't know, all championship winners since 2004 ranked top 40 in adjusted offensive efficiency and top 22 in adjusted defensive efficiency. Guess what? Auburn ranks in the top 10 in both of them. They are quietly one of the most balanced teams in this tournament. The concern is probably going to be if Auburn's offense can keep pace with the Huskies in a shootout, but I would counter that and say, I don't know that UConn's defense can get the stops at the same regularity that Auburn can. I think Auburn is extremely physical, extremely athletic, might have an advantage there in terms of raw athleticism. I like Bruce Pearl as a coach. Not that I don't like Dan Hurley because I think he's excellent, but I don't think there's a clear separation between those two. I view this as a very 50-50 sort of matchup. A hungry dog is a dog that runs faster, that fits Auburn, and again, the value of betting them, it's too much for me to overlook. So again, either one of these teams, whoever wins, probably wins the whole thing in my opinion, but I'm going with the Tigers. I think Auburn gets it done. And guys, that is going to do it for my 3, 2, 1. Let me know what you think here, okay? First, the 3 upsets to watch out for in round 1. Then, the 2 underdogs that could go on a run, and the 1 bold prediction. Jump in the comments section. Let me know what you think of those takes. Like I said, guys, I'm going to be coming out with content throughout the NCAA tournament and beyond. I'm also trying a new style here where I'm standing up. Normally I'm sitting down at my desk. We're standing up today. We're trying to raise the energy a little bit. But again, jump in the comment section. Let me know what you think of my takes. Let me know what you think of the new approach to the video with the standing up. Like the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss out. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Good luck to everybody in March Madness. Let's have some fun.